Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today I'm doing this is not a paid review, it's a celebrity review, and this is for my good friend Austin Daniels, and I'm going to do a wristwatch check because I invented wristwatch check. I was wearing an undone. This is kind of my shitter watch I wear until I decide what I want to wear for the day. And I'm thinking about what the fuck do I want to wear today. I've got beautiful roll eye, and let's have a look. You know what? I don't want to. I was going to wear the fucking Explorer 2. It's a bitch to set. It's a bitch to set. I'll wear my Gauss. The Mill Gauss. I'll wear my Mill Gauss. I think that's the best way to do this. So, I'm just gonna set this. What's the time? I just give it a bit of a wind, and I'll set the time. It's 10:52. Okay, guys. So today's wristwatch check. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a Mill Gauss, the Rolex Mill Gauss. Okay, guys, let's talk paid. Well, this is not a paid, this is a celebrity review. My good friend Austin Daniels, he's the American who's in Japan. He's been making watch videos for a while. Austin Watch Impodium, uses some fancy. I only went to Oxley State High. I don't know what these fucking words, fancy-wancy words. Austin Daniels, he's a really cool guy. I've been following his channel for years, and the thing I like most about Austin Daniels is the fact that he actually doesn't bullshit his figures. There's a lot of new YouTube watch people who buy views, they buy subscribers, they're fucking fake, okay? And Austin doesn't buy views, and you know I gotta be honest with you, the YouTube wristwatch genre is fucking tough. It is tough, but Austin doesn't care. He just goes out of his way to make content. And if ever Austin wanted a job, I'd give him a job as a tripod, because he's constantly holding his iPhone up to film. It's actually, I like watching Austin in Japan in the middle of a busy intersection, making a video about Rolex, and he's a really cool guy. I mean, I think Austin is the sort of guy. I mean, I'm not saying anything against Austin. I actually love Austin himself. I think he's a great guy, but he's married a beautiful Japanese woman. He's got 2 children he's had with her. I mean, Austin is kind of quirky, you know, and you can tell he would not have got such a beautiful wife, obedient wife, if he was in America, okay? Just would not work that way. Austin, I think, is very, very happy in Japan, and I can see it. You can see it on his face. He's very happy. He doesn't have a nagging bitch who whinges whenever he buys a watch. She's in the background, but she's, you know, a Japanese wife is a fucking good thing to have. And Austin, I think Austin is very happy. He's got a inner happiness which you only get from having a nice family, children, watch collection. He's doing very, very well. So I'm actually pleased for him. He's a cool guy. And the thing about Austin is, I love the way he's honest in his views. He doesn't buy views or ratings like some pretenders do out there. Some pretenders do. And he started charging $50 for questions. I think, Austin, you've got to start off cheap, then you jack your price up. That's how I did it. I did paid reviews. I used to do $20. Now I do paid reviews for $50 US. And you've got to build the base before you jack your price up. I think that's just a bit of a suggestion. But hey, you see what works for you. I think Austin does it as kind of a hobby. He's not depending on YouTube for a living. He's doing it as a hobby. If you depend on YouTube for a living, you'll be fucking disappointed. Fucking disappointed. So, okay then. So, let's have a bit of a talk about what's happening with his collection, because that's what we've done. We've agreed to do a swap. I've said to him, you review my collection and I'll review your collection, and we can both swap the videos on each other's channel. And you know, the aim of this too is for him to get some more traffic. I probably own that space, so it's not really gonna do much for me. But look, Austin Daniels, I really like the guy. I got a lot of time for Austin Daniels. So let's review his collection. So he made a video. This was from I think it's June 2018, where he's got his whole collection, and he sent me the link, and he said to me, he sent me the link. Where's this fucking thing? Just hang on, guys. He sent me the link, and then he said to me, this is the full collection. After this video, I got a blue dialed Tudor Hydronaut 89190, and later a black dialed one. Here are those. He sent me another link there, so feel free to use the footage. So let's let's discuss Austin's collection. So firstly, Austin Daniels' collection, he goes on and on. He's got grandfather and grandfather watches, and he's got Seiko 5 sub collection. I got to be completely frank, Austin. I got to be completely frank. The grandfather and the father watches, they're garbage. They're semi-garbage, okay? The Seiko 5 collection. Yes, I had a Seiko 5 too. Many years ago, I was mesmerized as a kid with Seikos. I loved Seikos. I thought they were a really cool watch. Yeah, look. It's not part of this review. Come on, man. Let's get to the real stuff. He's got some ugly fucking Russian watches, Vostok, or some communist fucking bullshit watches there. I mean, fuck. The meat in this sandwich is basically the 3 Rolexes and his Tudors. That is the collection. So I think you've got to get rid of that crap. It's kind of like when you order a burger and they've added crap you don't like, beetroot, and the Seiko 5 is, the grandfather collection is probably beetroot. The Seiko 5 is cheese, which I hate. I hate cheese and I hate beetroot. And the Russians, that's probably, you know, really awful chili. That's what it is. Really awful fucking chili sauce you can't remove once you put it there. That's probably what it reminds me. The meat in this sandwich is the Rolex, and the bacon is the Tudors. So, okay, let's have a look at. So he's got 3 Rolex watches, and they're all Holes case, which I gotta tell you, I think the Holes case pieces are very good. Interestingly enough, I don't have any Holes case Rolexes. I like the aesthetic of a no holes case. That's just my view. But would I get a Holes case? I'm not adverse to a Holes case. I think he loves the tool watch element to them. So all his watches are Holes case Rolex, which I give him respect, kudos. He's got 3 interesting Rolexes. The first one, which he talks about, is his 2-line no-date Submariner. And fuck, I look at it and think, fuck, I had one. I sold the fucking thing for 6,000. Took 1,000 out, 5,000 I put into my Explorer 2, and I think, fuck, I should have I really should have kept.
Oh, by the way, did you guys know that ArchieLuxury invented the wristwatch check? It's just a bit of common knowledge. He's really pushing the need for credit, which is kind of ironic because he's sort of the godfather of pretty much all of these channels. So, yeah, the Pontiff's reach is ancient and impactful. But, all right, so what do we have? Well,
hi guys, Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III. Guys, I want to tell you this is so important. Guys, I depend on my Patreon supporters. Just this week, I used my Patreon funds to get myself a fantastic, lightweight, gimbal travel camera. And I just want to say thank you. This was made possible because of my Patreons. The Patreons, they made this purchase possible. And it's, you know, a piece of equipment like this is $600, plus I need a few memory cards. It's such an expensive business. Guys, if you haven't sponsored me on Patreon, please do so. Look in the description for this video here. It'll tell you ways you can help me. Guys, help me stay full-time on YouTube making videos. By helping me on Patreon, you send a small amount each month to me to keep me enthused and making videos. I can buy equipment like this little gimbal camera. Guys, come on, help me a lot, help me very much so, because guys, I want your help. I need help to make quality content. And I got to be honest with you, if I didn't have your help, it's not going to be much good, guys. It's not going to be much good. I need your help to buy equipment and to do things. So guys, sponsor me on Patreon and I'll be here for you. That's right, I'll be here for you. Please guys, help me on Patreon. See you later. I should have kept the fucking thing, but you know how it is. You know how it is. It's just fucking, that's just how life goes there. So his two-line, it's a early 90s, mid-90s one, which is, I think he said it was a T serial number. Very, very nice. Actually, interestingly enough, I think I owned an S or a T in the late 90s. It's a beautiful watch. Classic. Two-line, no date, Sapphire, 14060 Submariner. Absolutely perfect. I gotta say, Austin, beautiful piece. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful piece. I don't have anything bad. That's just fucking iconic classic piece. I wish I still had mine. That is a good cornerstone. In Australia, they're going $10,000. For a box papers one. What's that? 10,000 is about 7,000 US. I think you've done very well. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. So your no date sub is gorgeous. I have no, that's just fucking, that's a grail to many people now. Two-line, no date sub, fucking gorgeous. The next piece you have is the Explorer 2, and it's very interesting. You learn a lot by watching your review, where you were saying it's been polished. It was polished by non-Rolex and it's not quite perfect. Fuck me, Dad, you go on like an old fucking woman. And it's funny, you know, in Japan, second-hand watch dealers will often have microscopes on the counter so you could check the watch for scratches and marks. And fucking hell, man, you should see some of the appalling polishing jobs coming out of America. I think you're being a little bit fussy there. I think it's a lovely example. Holes case with Luminova, which that's I quite like that combo. And I gotta be honest with you there. Holes case with it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful piece. The Polar is beautiful. The chance, I've got a Polar Explorer myself. I'm quite famous for that watch. The chance to have a white sports watch in a collection is pretty damn good. It is very, very cool to have white dial sports watch. They're starting to really climb, the Explorer 2s. I think your Explorer 2 is nice. It's a nice, honest example. I love, the thing I love about the Explorer 2, the white dial, which is unusual on a sports watch, and it's also got a fixed metal bezel, because 24-hour time is hard enough to read without a rotating fucking bezel. So I quite get it. I think the Explorer 2 is technically better than it's technically better than a GMT, because see, if you look at the history of the GMT, the original GMT, it didn't have the 24-hour hand wasn't movable. So basically you rotated the bezel to compensate for the different time zones. So the 24-hour hand was in conjunction with the 12-hour hand. So it was the 24-hour time of the 12-hour hand. So the bezel was, and I kind of think the Explorer 2 is how it evolved into this perfect thing, because the Explorer 2 had an independently adjustable 24-hour hand, which the GMT Master 2 followed on with as well. So in all honesty with you, I tend to think the Explorer 2 is a great watch. You've got a nice exact, just be happy, man. You start talking about scratches and this and that, man, just fucking be happy. Do you want to put your watches in the safe forever, or are they to wear and enjoy? You got to enjoy them and wear them. It's cool. I think the Explorer 2 Polar, the 40mm, is a fantastic watch. Underrated. It's starting to climb now. They're getting very hot, and I think you've got a nice piece. Which leaves us to the third sports Rolex you own. The third sports Rolex, which is the Pepsi GMT. My God, you got the timing right. You got the timing right. You really, really did well in that choice there. You've got a very nice. You also go into the fact it's never been polished. Yeah, that's cool. But Austin, you got to enjoy these pieces. Enjoy these pieces. So I would still wear it. I don't think it's a bad idea to get the Jubilee. If I were you, Austin, don't stop fucking around. If you can buy the Jubilee from your Rolex AD, get it, because they're going to stop letting you do that. So I would. It's cool to have both bracelets. I think that's going to add. Yes, I think you were whinging it was $1,300 US to get the Jubilee bracelet. But if you've got a proper Jubilee bracelet with a receipt from an AD, make sure you keep all these receipts. That's worth its money in gold. You'll always get that money back. No question at all. It's a nice GMT. I got to be honest with you, I never succumbed to the GMTs. I never liked them. Interestingly enough, out of all the Rolexes, I don't think I've ever owned a GMT Rolex. Okay, a GMT. I've had Explorers, Explorer 2s, but never a GMT. When I was working for a watch dealer in Bangkok, he did give me a Coke to wear, and I had it for a week or two, and I fucking loved it. It was fucking beautiful, the Coke. He just lent it to me to wear, and I think the Coke or the Pepsi, they're all beautiful. Even the black. They're all, the GMT is a fuck. Actually, it's funny. I didn't like them when they were cheap. Now that they're expensive, I suddenly like them. I mean, fuck, how's that for psychology? I'm sure it's a Freudian thing. Fuck, what can I say? He's got a beautiful GMT. He's done, well, good on him. Austin's actually a nice guy. He had the fuck up when he had the no date sub. He got a Luminova Pip. it's a lumen over pip. He should never have ever done that. But he says, well, you learn over time. It's just how it goes. I got to say, realistically, he's got 3 really cool Rolexes, which I got to say, honestly, that's really the klutz of his collection there. They're beautiful. The no date sub, fuck, that is fucking gorgeous. No date sub. The Explorer 2 is beautiful, and he's also got the Pepsi GMT. He's got 3 beautiful sports Rolex. So it leads on. What do you get next? What do you get next? And if I was Austin myself, he's gone into Tudors. We'll talk about that in a minute. He's gone into Tudors. But I really think with his Rolexes, I would be saying I always want to add another Rolex. Always add another Rolex. What would I get? What would I get if I was Austin? Now Austin's actually he's smallish. He's thin, and I would dare say, wouldn't it be beautiful to add a Explorer 1, a 14270 Hulse case? Wouldn't that be cool? That's what I'd possibly do. A 3-hand, so no date. I reckon that would fit in beautifully with that sports collection there. Daytonas are fucking expensive. He probably, look, Austin's I'm not trying to put Austin down, but they're fucking dear. They're fucking dear. And I got to tell you, looking at his collection now, this is the beauty of collecting. I mean, a normal middle-class guy with a young family, he can't afford 3 kick-ass Rolexes. That's fucking good. Austin has done extremely well. And I'm sure his Japanese wife helps him a bit and encourages the hobby. So that's really cool there. I think, don't ever forget, it's a fucking good achievement for a middle-class guy like Austin to have 3 Rolex. 3 Rolex pieces, which is that's very, very, very cool. And let's talk about the next section, which is the Hydronauts. Let's just have a look at the video. Okay, so the next part of Austin's collection is his 2 Tudor Hydronauts, reference 89190. And Austin, I don't understand this. I understand you got 1 Hydronaut. Fair enough, as you do. But I don't know why you'd buy 2. It's kind of, okay, you got a blue one, you got a black one, okay. The Hydronaut was sort of Tudor's answer to the Rolex Submariner. They wanted to make the Hydronaut kind of their own interpretation. I actually did own. I have recently parted with I had a Hydronaut 2, which, in all honesty with you, I think is far uglier than the Hydronaut 1. In fact, the Hydronaut 1 is kind of semi-cool. It's semi-cool. But I don't understand why you would have 2. I mean, okay, they were cheap. Okay, that's fair enough there. I would have said, look, have 1. I got to be honest with you. They both look really sharp and nice. They look really sharp and nice. And the Japanese, they kind of hate superseded models, so they probably were pretty good bang per buck considering the condition. I would have probably gone for, I understand you want to build more watches and Rolex is too fucking expensive. I get it. I probably would have added a Hydronaut and added a shoot a chronograph of some sort. I would have tried to collect. Okay, I think Austin is too hip to go Black Bay. That's just too payout. That's just too modern. Austin loves Holes cases, and I think for Austin the Black Bays are too cool for Austin. It just doesn't. He's left of field. He's left of field, left of center. So I think for him, I understand his genre, but I think one Hydronaut is enough. And I would have probably added a chronograph shooter. That's what I would have done. Even having a date shooter would have been better. Add to some variety there. I think I quite support you having some shooters. I understand you're a bit oddballish. I get it. I mean, if you had a Hydronaut, why not add an Iconaut? An Iconaut. You love the GMT function. The Iconaut. That's where I would have gone there, to have two Hydronauts. The Iconaut is equally as cheap and unwanted. It is fucking oddball. It is fucking oddball. So I think it would have been perfect for you. So, yeah, that's kind of my opinion. Okay, let's wrap this up here as a collection review. What do I think? So, ignoring the fucking shit, the grandfather watches, the Seiko 5 subsection, and those fucking nasty communist Russian fucking turds. So we've got 3 Rolex and we've got 2 Tudors. Nice collection. I don't know why you have 2 Hydronauts. It really gets me. I don't understand it. But 3 fucking quality Rolexes. I would probably add a 3-hand Explorer. 36mm 14270 Holes case, because you want to keep Holes cases. I reckon keep going with Rolex, because Rolex. And as far as the Tudors, I'd possibly get an Iconaut. That's kind of... I understand you don't want mainstream trendy. Austin is so fucking cool. He's beyond cool. Like, he couldn't get a Black Bay because that's just too cool. He's got to be so hip. He's hipster hip. You know, it's kind of... He's so oddball, it's oddball. You know, it's just... That's how he kind of... He rocks. I quite like his collection. I do. I got to say, 3... This is... I got to tell you, the thing we can learn from Austin's collection is... This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you do not fucking flip. Have a look what he's landed with. No Date Sub, Explorer 2, and a Pepsi. 3 fucking heavy-hitting, high, kick-ass Rolexes. And why has he done that? Because if he would have flipped and sold, he would have had something else. He'd have 1 good piece. Instead, this lucky fucker's got 3. So, what do I think of the collection? I really fucking like it. I think it's fantastic that he's someone who loves his horology. I really do like... I love his channel, and I love his enthusiasm for it. And I approached Austin. I said, hey, let's do a review for each other. And the whole reason I did that is because I really like the guy. I mean, there are other YouTube channels out there who I fucking hate. I fucking hate their guts. But Austin, I can never be angry at Austin. Austin's cool. I love Austin's work. He plays respect to the Pontiff. I think Austin's collection is fucking kick-ass. It's kick-ass. And I think it's fucking... It's very, very cool. It's very, very cool. So, considering Austin... You know, I think Austin's life is fucking perfect. There's no way in the world he could have that life in America. He's working in Japan. He's got a beautiful wife, 2 beautiful daughters. He's got fucking kick-ass Rolex collection. Okay, he's got some Soviet shitters, but 3 fucking sports Rolex and 2 Tudors. Pretty damn good. Nice Japanese wife who, hey, honey, I want to buy another Rolex. Hey, Honey, do you mind if I use some of your pay to pay for it? Hey! It just fuck it. It just pops. It just pops. So all I can say is well done, Austin. I love your channel. I really do love your channel. I like you as a person. I really do like you as a person. I think you are a really nice guy. I'd love to meet you one day, Austin. I really would love to meet you. And yeah, it's been fun reviewing your collection. I'm Paul Pluta. This is a celebrity review. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. And if you are a YouTube wristwatch celebrity and you'd like to do a contra swap with me, email me and let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I don't mind doing this with some other people. And even the fuckers who buy views, that's okay. We can. I'll turn a blind eye to that. Okay, so yeah, let me know what you fuckers think of that. Like, subscribe, tell your fuckwit friends, and remember, if you're not famous, it's $50 US for a paid review. Paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube.
Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Pick a box, pick a box, pick a box, pick a box. What does your wristwatch box say about you? Let's have a look here. What do we got? Pick a box, pick a box, pick a box, pick a box, pick a box. Which one would you choose? Would you choose the big wooden boxes, the blue box, the green, or a red box, or a fancy box? Which box would you pick? Pick a box, pick a box, pick a box. Pick a box, fuckers. Which box would you pick?